Welcome back to Dafty Dames. I am Durga. And I'm Shalmali. And we're back together after a really long time.
Exactly right. It's been ages since we have done a video together.
Correct. I think the last was Christmas, right?
Yeah, it was Christmas.
It was a long time ago. So basically, today's video is very important for us because this is something that we have been wanting to do since a really long time. So when we moved into this place, we kind of had an idea about how we want the living room to be.
And because we love outdoor, we had decided to go on a earthy theme or something around a jungle. And because this place was a blank canvas, our work got a lot more easier.
Correct. So the first thing that we did was we measured the wall behind the TV because that was going to be our accent wall. So we measured it from top to bottom and we got these wooden pillars because we wanted some wooden design on the wall. So we got them and we cut them according to the measurements that were taken of the wall. So we got about 6 pillars for 3 on each side and we've cut them up and we're going to keep them aside and move on to the living room to start sanding.
But before sanding, we had to clear out the living room. So for that, we started removing the TV and furniture out of the space.
But this lady seems to be not ready for this moving around.
And the most important thing that we did was protect our hair. So we're going to tie up our hair in our turbans and get to work.
And then this one absolutely denied to help us.
We also have to protect our precious items. So whatever we could not remove from the walls, like the wall hanging or the switchboards, we just sealed them with a sellotape. And then was a time to remove those nails. So Shalmali had put on like many nails on the wall and it was a difficult task for me to remove them. It was really difficult.
I know, I saw it. I saw your struggle. It was a real struggle for her to pull out those nails from the walls. So once all that is done, we start sanding. But trust me, that was the most difficult process of this project because you get really dirty and really dusty. And it is so tiring. My arms were like literally paining. It was like, we went to the gym and picked up some dumbbells and stuff. It was actually that hurtful. But we did it anyway.
I think we literally looked like those laborers who work on the
buildings. Yeah, actually. I mean, seriously, hats off to them. This is not an easy job, trust me.
Once all the walls were sanded, we moved on to make a mixture. So we took a mixture of white cement and POP in equal parts, mix it together and slowly keep adding water to it. Once the mixture is made into a paste, we start filling all the cracks and all the holes.
After all of that is dried, it is time to scrape them. So we scrape out all the excess and sand it again so it is nice and smooth and evened out with the wall. So now we move on to the main process, the painting. So usually what you're supposed to do during painting is you use a primer and once that is dried, you use your paint. But we kind of skip that step because the color of our wall and the color that we have chosen is ivory, white ivory, and they're almost similar. So we decided to paint it directly since our walls were nicely sanded.
But there was one wall which was yellow in color. So what we did was we first put on a primer on it. So for primer, what we do is for 1 liter primer, we add 1 liter of water, mix it well together and put it on the wall. So a water primer takes around 3 to 4 hours to be dried and meanwhile we painted the walls.
Correct. And now that we're done with painting the ivory shade on the walls, it's time to move on to the accent wall. For this wall, we wanted a different color, so we found the perfect shade of green that we wanted, the Bamboo Beige by Asian Paint Emulsion, and we're like so in love with this color.
We painted this directly onto the wall and we literally fell in love with the way this color looked.
I know, right? So we let all the paint dry overnight and decided to give a second coat in the morning, as it was one tiring day for us. And so our walls get a second coat. And it's time to bring in our wooden pillars now. Since we have already cut them before, all we have to do now is sand them and polish them, which will give them a nice and a smooth finish.
That is, if your pet allows you to sand them.
Yeah, you really hard time keeping Brandy away, didn't you?
Yes, she was all over me. Thank God she got bored, or else I would have never finished.
So we completed our sanding, and the second process is to polish them. So to polish them, we used a wood stainer, and you just need a rag cloth for it, and you just start staining it. And the number of times you stain it, it keeps getting darker. But since we wanted a nice rustic look, we gave it only 2 coats.
And we really love the way this color looked.
Correct.
It takes around an hour or so to get them dried, and then we start to attach them to the wall.
We place them parallel to each other at a distance of 10 inches each. So they'll be 10 inches apart from each other.
Now that the wall measurements were done, it was time for us to bring in the big gun, the Bosch drill machine.
This was such a perfect gift. So we start by drilling holes in the pillars first. So we drill a hole in the center and one each at the top and the bottom. Measure the hole in the wall. Basically, you just place the pillar against the wall and you take a small pin or a smallest screw that will go through this hole and just measure it, mark it and drill a hole right over there. Drilling into concrete is not an easy job, as you can see me struggling to drill that hole in the wall.
Your expression while drilling were like,
wow, I know. It was a serious struggle, but I did it and I'm proud of myself for it. Moving on, we take the pillar and hammer the screw into the hole, but don't forget to put the screw plug.
Similarly, we attach a plank on the top of the wall as well. And our accent wall is all done. Another day of work complete.
Done! So the third day was all about art, and I was really inspired by our previous video with Mayuri where she made this beautiful wall mural, and we decided that we should do something like that here as well. So we decided to do it on the wall opposite of our accent wall, and here's a little sneak peek of it. So I've always loved painting, but only painted on canvas sheets. This was something new, and once I started, I couldn't stop. I enjoyed it so much. It was so relaxing that I would literally paint every wall in the house.
So I just did the basic outlines first. For making this mural, we have used whatever colors were available with us.
And yes, I did help her by just filling in all the patches.
Yes, she did.
To get the dark green shade, we have taken an acrylic dark green color and mixed it with our bamboo beige Asian paints. And finally, we have reached the highlight of our mural. So we decided to go with these beautiful leaves coming from the top, creeping down to the bottom. That would go perfectly with our forest theme.
I loved the way the leaves are coming down from the corner, from the top to bottom. And with this beautiful mural, our jungle green earthy theme is complete, with the luscious green leaves graciously cascading down on one wall, and with the bamboo beige color and rustic pillars adding character to the accent wall.
And as a bonus, we also managed to get similar themed curtains.
Yay! That brings us to the end of today's video, and we hope that you've liked this video. If you have, do give us a big fat thumbs up.
And please do, because we have really put in a lot of efforts on this one.
Correct. So please subscribe to our channel too if you haven't already.
And share it with your friends and family.
We're going to come up with more makeover videos, so stay tuned for our next videos.
And you never know, Shalmali might just start painting all the walls with the mural art.
I might. So stay tuned. Until next time, this is Dapty Dames signing off. Bye bye.